So we had a little issue. What happened? The tensioner pulley?
Yeah, the tensioner pulley broke. Unfortunately, O'Reilly didn't have the pulley itself. All they have is the full assembly, so I had to buy that, which is not that big a deal. Got the assembly off. Going back in.
Yeah, and I think you said we have about another hour or so. An hour and a half to the park. So we might end up being there a little bit after dark, but that's okay. We'll be all right.
We got the new assembly in, just tighten it up and then redo the belt here and good to go.
So yeah,
Things happen.
these are the issues that we have traveling, and like I told CJ, I already know I don't want to do this. I don't want to travel like this. I don't mind going and staying at state parks here and there and doing that, but the fact that we have to drive so far and take a lot of our work, because we do a lot of artwork, so we have to take our work with us, and it just weighs us down, and it's just a little bit more stressful this way. I mean, the RV's great, the truck's great. It's cool being able to travel and see things and see other states, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's a huge lifestyle transition, and to have everything that you have, everything you own on the road, and have all that on you as you're traveling, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot. And yeah, I already know this is cool, and I'm going to take, full advantage of looking around and seeing everything out here. But this is something I don't want to do that often. And yeah, it's our first time on the road, coming out of a year and a half, being stable at a job, which that was, we were extremely fortunate and extremely grateful for that position, and we're just happy that we had that opportunity. But this is a totally different beast, a different opportunity, and I know we're going to do this, and I know we're going to get there. We have plenty of time to get there, but I just know this is just a little bit too much for me, too much stress for me, myself. And I know CJ tells me, take it day by day and don't worry about the stress, and, just everything's going to be fine. But I don't like the feeling. I don't like the unsettling. And even though, we're handling this little issue right here, I don't want to keep going through this. I don't. If we're going to travel, I'd rather do short little trips to different parks. And yeah, I want to go to different states and see different parks, but I don't want to have to be, traveling with all of our work and traveling with all of our stuff. I'm ready to get our property, have our stuff at our property, and then, get our property up and running, and then be able to enjoy traveling a little bit more. Not to say that we're not enjoying it, and I'm not, because it's interesting seeing other states. I've never been out of Texas, but I know this is like something I do not want to be doing for a long time. Short trips here and there, cool. This kind of stuff, no. This is 1 week, 5 states, and it's just a little bit too much for my nerves to handle. So CJ, he's good with it, but at the same time, he's the one doing a lot of the work, a lot of the driving, a lot of the fixing. So I kind of feel bad too that I'm not able to help as much as I would like to. But maybe that's why I don't want to be doing this, because I know I can't help. I am helpless out here. But I know he's okay with it.
Be fortunate and grateful that we do have everything with us. We got our tools, because if this happened and we didn't have our tools with us, we'd be screwed. Then we'd have to call somebody to come help. Then we'd have to call a mechanic. Then we'd have to be towed or something. And that's money that, unfortunately, we don't have.
And see, and he always ends up doing that, and it's good that he does, because that helps calm me down. He always sees we'll call it the bright side. He sees the positive side. He sees, you know, we have the ability to do this. We have the tools that we need. You know, we were in a place where we were able to get to an auto parts, and he sees all that. And me, it's a lot of stress for me, and I don't like the feeling. So I try to calm myself down, and I try to bring myself down, and he helps me a lot. But I don't want this feeling. And that's not to say that if we get our own property and we're driving here and there or wherever, that we're not going to break down ever. No, I'm not saying that, and I know that. But at least I know we're closer to home and closer to help, maybe. And that, you know, maybe by that time we'll be in a better position to, you know, take care of ourselves even more, you know? So we'll see. I know we're okay right now, and we're going to get this up and running. And Rango's going to be good. And we're going to be able to get to our destination. But I just know I don't want to do this again. So we're going to enjoy it for what it is right now. So, all right, guys, let us finish up, and then we'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all.